Quijote de la Mancha, de cuyo nombre no quiero acordarme. No hay mucho tiempo que vivía un hidalgo de la lanza en astierro, adarga antigua, rocín flaco y galgo corredor. The name of this poor fellow was Quijada.
Quijote!
Or maybe it was Quesada.
Are you kidding me? Quesada sounds like stinky cheese. My name is Quijote.
Huh? Many historians agree your name was Alonso Quijana.
Yo sé quién soy, and I am not Alonso Quijana. I'm the illustre Don Quixote de la Mancha.
Fine, Quixote! The story goes that this curious hidalgo read books of brave and virtuous knights in shining armor, battling dragons and wizards, and rescuing beautiful maidens. Day after day, night after night, he read these tales of adventure. Until, after so much reading and so little sleep, his brain dried up altogether and something inside him snapped.
Oh, la razón de la sin razón es que mi razón se hace, de tal manera que mi razón enflaquece.
Madness caused him to see enchanted kingdoms, impossible quests, and terrible villains all around him. Unable to separate these things for real life, he believed it was up to him to become a knight himself and venture out into the world to achieve fame and eternal glory. First, like any good knight, he needed armor. What are you doing?
I'm building my armor. Behold and tremble at its glory.
What's that on your head?
Does thou not recognize a knight with his helmet?
That's a newspaper.
'Tis enchanted armor of the finest craftsmanship, forged on the island of Malindrania.
The headline here reads, "Forged last week."
You are mistaken, sir.
I'm not kidding. A gust of wind or light rain would defeat it.
Oh, 'twould not, and I shall prove it herewith. Here, take this.
What are you doing?
Right there.
What?
Grab it.
No.
Huh. There. Have at me, thou death-believing wretch. Strike in my head if you wish, for none shall prevail against the fabled armadura de Traspisonda.
I'm not gonna hit you.
Cobarde, deny me not the fury of thy puny arm.
Puny? I'll have you know I fought Turkish pirates in the Barrio Lepanto.
Oh, I do not fear thee. La Maris de Gaula, flee before the giant Endriago. He did not. Did the great campeador El Cid tremble before the battle of Sagrajas? No, señor. Did la caballero de ardiente espada... It took me a week to build that helmet.
I tried to warn you.
'Tis no matter, for a knight is prepared to defend himself against every stratagem of his opponent. You may have overcome the fabled armadura de Traspisonda, but I shall defeat thee at last with the marvelous, the legendary Yelmo de Mambrino. ¿De qué te ríes, señor?
That's your helmet? Oh, I get it. You're trying to protect your noodle. It's really a stirring sight to behold. I can hardly handle the greatness.
Oh, you may recognize this as the Yelmo de Mambrino, sir.
Then why is it so big? I mean, you can fit a goose in there. It's already got a whole chicken.
Mambrino must have had a very large head.
Oh, why don't we test it? Why don't we test it?
No need, senor. I am wholly satisfied at its superior quality.
Where are you going?
If I am to journey across Spain, battling evil, I shall require a noble steed for my quest.
Are you sure you aren't headed for the kitchen?
Rocinante! No!
Get off me, you stupid horse!
Rocinante, no! Oh, mi cabeza! No! Come hither, Capitan Illustre, and greet thy master. Oh, Dulcinea, la señora de este cautivo corazón.
Where are you going?
Oh, step aside, senor, for yonder lays a world rife with sin and villainy.
Those are people watching the puppet show.
Villains, I say! Giants, witches, and fiends!
Now hold on just a minute.
I shall defeat them with all glory and honor!
Was that such a good idea?
Onward, Rocinante!
Wait,
para la
wait.
honra y fama de Dulcinea!
Wait.
Whoa! Come back! Rocinante! Come back, Rocinante! Wait! Capitan! Ilustre! Ow! No! Come back! Rocinante, come.
No.
Wait. Rocinante, no!
You
No!
your mother,
No!
your sister.
No!
Oh my gosh! You okay?
Yeah, what was that?
Hey, watch where you're going, pal.
You're gonna squish somebody.
Todo el mundo se tenga.
Who? Me?
Indeed, I address thee, good Sir Knight.
Knight? You think he's a knight? Boy, your brain must be scrambled in that pot of yours.
Hey, what's so funny? I could be a knight.
You? Yeah, right. It would take a magic spell to turn you into anything but a toad.
So, madam, you are a sorceress.
Sorceress? Look, senor, I'm a good Cristiana Vieja.
Sorceress. Now look who's laughing.
You too? Can't I just magically rearrange your face? Hi-ya!
No.
Stop it!
Fear not, noble sir, for I, Don Quixote de la Mancha, have taken an oath against evil and shall come to your aid against this hideous witchcraft.
Oh.
Hideous?
Did he just call you ugly?
I think he did.
I warn thee, foul conjurer, by the code of chivalry, by the grace of Dulcinea, thou shalt suffer defeat at my hand.
So I suffer this. Okay.
Non fuyáis, gente cobarde, gente cautiva. Oh, 'tis not mine, but the fault of my horse I now lie here. Non fuyáis, I say. Oh, Dulcinea, que no te duele mi mal. O no lo sabes, señora, o eres falsa y desleal.
Senor Quesada, is that you?
Quijote!
Bless you.
My name is Quijote.
Quijana, that's what it is.
I am the great Don Quixote de la Mancha. Art thou Marquez de Mantua, now come to aid me in this fearsome struggle against this villano cruel?
Marquez, don't you recognize me? Mira voice merced. I'm your neighbor, Sancho Panza.
My neighbor Sancho, you say? Mm-hmm. Then thou art not from Mantua?
Pecador de me. I've lived right here my whole life, and so have you. What happened?
Oh, you needn't worry, my friend, 'tis but a scratch. For such is the life of a caballero errante, along his journey to fame and fortune.
Did you say fortune?
I did.
Oh, what kind of fortune?
Oh, the fortune of a knight such as myself is to triumph over evil, to bring honor to his lady fair, take out letras y armas, to suffer and sacrifice for a higher cause.
Who needs all that stuff? I thought you meant money.
Oh, there is plenty of that to be had, my friend. Gold, jewels, extravagant feasts, medals of honor, titles of nobility. Why, the great Balmarin de Oliva was crowned as king over the empire of Constantinople. Of course, this matters not to a caballero. He thinks only of the justice of his cause and the virtue of his lady.
Oh, well, yeah, but what about the people who help the knights?
Oh, you mean the escuderos?
Yeah, the squires. Do they get some of this fortune?
Of course. According to the Código de Honra, they may partake in whatever spoils of victory they wish.
Very well, I accept.
What?
I'll be your squire. If there's feasts and fortune in this hero work, you can count me in.
But the pay.
And I don't need a whole kingdom. I'd even be fine with an itty-bitty
And the
one
valor.
like that Constant and Sola.
Constantinople.
An insula.
You mean island.
It's a deal. You make me governor of an island.
An island, my friend.
Imagine it. Su Majestad, Sancho Panza, governor of toda la insula with feasts and food and...
Very well. I hereby bestow upon you, Sancho Panza, the singular honor of accompanying the illustrious Don Quixote de la Mancha as his squire in arms. But soft, Sancho, dost thou hear the approaching sound?
What is it, senor?
The charge of horses, the rattle of steel, the shouts of valor. It's the march of a terrible army surging onto the battlefield. Oh!
An army? Are you sure? They look like sheep to me.
Clearly you are a simple man, Sancho, unaccustomed to the adventurous life. 'Tis an army, I say, I'm sure of it. Dost thou not see the great cloud of dust? See there, the great Emperor Ali Fanfarron, clashing swords with his mortal enemy, the malevolent Garamantas.
Farmies, barbas, senor. I don't see Ali anybody. Or Gar, what's his face? Just sheep.
Look over there! It's the valiant Bicocolembo, El Gran Duque de Quirosia. And over there, 'tis Brandebaran de Boliche, El Señor de las Tres Ararias.
Micro, bro. What? Punto adios. They all look like sheep to me.
Your fear, Sancho, clearly clouds your senses. As the vows of knighthood, I am honor-bound to aid in this great struggle. Step aside while I get my sword.
Wait, senor, there's not a struggle.
Oh, stay right there, Sancho.
I'm right here, but there's not. There's sheep.
Muaha! Por la gloria y fama de Dulcinea!
Stop! What are you doing? Stop! The sheep! What did you do that for?
No.
Senor, they're sheep.
They weren't sheep, Sancho.
They were sheep?
They were not.
I promise they were sheep.
There was Brandebaran.
No.
Yes.
No, those were sheep.
Ande, caballero! Those are my sheep!
Oh, sheep. He thinks they were sheep.
Oh! Nobody messes with my sheep!
Oh, take this! Have some of that! Hey, oh! You! Surrender, sir, or si no, que le cortaría la cabeza!
This isn't right. Not right at all. I remember reading about the sheep.
Back!
Oh, yes. Sancho then said,
Mary, Senor Quixote?
then you guys had a big dramatic duel.
Ande, caballero! Those are my sheep!
Come and get it!
Take
Surrender, sir, or si no, que le cortaría la cabeza!
Por cierto! There's the mistake. Another author felt it was quite unbelievable for him to win such a pelea.
I beg your pardon?
So he told it the other way around and said it was Don Quixote who lay on the ground. Sit, stay. And El Pastor hit him with a stick.
This is gonna be good! Surrender, sir! O si no, que le cortaría la cabeza!
This is an outrage! Oh, my head! Oh!
See? That was much better!
Senor, are you all right?
I do believe that fellow may have knocked out some of my teeth.
Well, let's have a look.
Oh.
How many did you have in before this adventure started?
4.
Not anymore, you don't.
'Tis no matter. Fortune smiles on us.
I hope Fortune has a better looking smile than you do.
I just remembered, Sancho, that I keep in my possession a balsamo de fieras. Ha-ha.
That smells awful.
'Tis a potion so powerful, it is said to rescue a man from the edge of death itself.
Where did you get that stuff?
Oh, I made it myself, using an ancient recipe I derived for just such an occasion.
Does it really work?
It shall make you healthy as an apple.
Oh, an apple, huh? That's good enough for me. Bottoms up.
There you are.
I don't think I feel any better.
Oh, patience, Sancho.
In fact, I feel worse. A lot worse.
Oh, I confess, my condition has likewise not improved.
I think you were right about one thing, senor. That potion's gonna bring something back, but it won't be my help.
No. Venga, say Sancho! Sancho?
I think I'm still alive, if that's what you mean.
Did I not say this potion would rescue a man from the edge of death itself?
Next time I'd rather die.
Perdita de San Jeronimo, are you guys okay? Let me help you up.
Oh, you are very kind, fellow traveler, but it shall take more than that to defeat the great Don Quixote de la Mancha.
Por el hábito de San Pedro. Did you say your name is Don Quixote?
I did.
Deme vuestra grandeza las manos, señor Don Quixote de la Mancha.
I'd stay back if I were you, just in case there's another resurrection.
Whoa!
Malame de Dios, if you weren't the Sancho Panza.
Yeah, that's me.
I see you have made our acquaintance.
Acquaintance? I love you guys. I've read all your adventures. I have posters of you in my room. I have all your action figures. I eat Quixoteo cereal every morning for breakfast. And look, I even have you on my underwear.
Oh, whoa! There's no need, senor. You have quite convinced us. And what might we call you?
Disculpen, I'm Sanso and Carrasco. I'm your biggest fan.
And where did you hear of the greatness of our names and deeds, Senor Carrasco?
Duh, I've read your book about 1,000,000 times.
What book?
This one, Leñoso Hidalgo, Don Quixote de la Mancha. Everybody's read it.
Did you say everyone's read my book?
Are you kidding? It was voted the greatest novel in the history of the world. Of course everybody's read it.
I must be filthy rich.
Actually, no.
Then all the world knows of the glory of Don Quixote de la Mancha.
Oh, yeah. I love the part where you wear that goofy paper hat.
And then I smashed it.
Where you put that crazy pot on his head.
It was the Yelmo de Mambrino.
By the time he thought I heard of keeping the giant army.
Twas Garamantas the Malevolent.
Then he runs in and just gets trampled instead.
Hilarious, right?
Hey, I got mutton chopped in that whole disaster too.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, remember the time they go to Zaragoza for the jousting competition?
Oh, hey. Sorry, they haven't gotten to that part yet.
Señores infames, I shall no longer endure this shameless affront to mi honra. Ven, Sancho, let us be on our way.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so do I eventually get the insula you promised me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Pretty. Senor Quixote, espere.
Sancho.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Okay, let's go.
Así que, señor.
Quiet, Sancho.
¿A dónde vamos?
Don't worry about it.
Senor,
What?
are we going to Zaragoza like those guys said?
Oh, certainly not.
Oh, but they said something about a jousting tournament.
Oh, you were deceived, Sancho. No doubt those sorcerers put an enchantment on your ears.
Sorcerers? But I don't want to be enchanted. What if they curse us and make us go to Zaragoza?
Sancho, I give you my word as a knight that never in my life have I been to Zaragoza. Y jamás iré. If I'm to travel all the way north to Barcelona, al fin de no cumplir de los deseños of those wicked wizards, I shall avoid that place.
Or worse, what if they turn me into something unnatural? Like a donkey?
Sancho, trust in the wisdom of my counsel when I tell you no one shall make an ass out of you.
So where are we going then?
Wherever adventure may lead us.
Señoras y señores, llegad y oíd que anda por esta mancha de Aragón, enseñando las mejores y más bien representadas historias que de muchos años en esta parte de este reino se han visto. El famosísimo titiritero, el hombre galante, el pan compañero, la vida del mundo, el que habla más que 6 y bebe más que 12, y a toda cosa de su lengua y de su retablo de maravillas, el riquísimo Maese Pedro.
Gracias,
the lord of this castle now celebrates my arrival.
Not you, him. Quijoteres, that's Maese Pedro, the world-famous puppeteer.
Nonsense, Sancho. No doubt those wizards enchanted your eyes as well as your ears.
Gracias, todos, tirios y troyados.
Sea bienvenido, voice of merced, Señor Maese Pedro.
Gracias, Sancho. It's great to be here. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a very special treat for you all today. The absolutely true story you're about to behold comes straight from the Crónicas Francesas y de los Romances Españoles. A story I discovered by speaking with eyewitnesses to the tragic event, the kingdom del Emperador Carlomagno in the city of Sansueña, where lived the brave, noble, handsome knight, Gvsu.
Oh, yeah!
Bravo!
But fate would test the valor of our hero, for one day his mortal enemy, El Rey Marsilio, sent men and captured his most beautiful lady.
Second most beautiful lady, after Dulcinea, of course.
Fine. Second most beautiful lady, his beloved wife, Melisendra.
Oh, no! Oh, no! Melisandre, watch out!
Oh, no.
His honor-wounded Gaiaferos pleaded with the Emperador, quien volvió la espalda y lo dejó despechado. He became filled with rage. He wept. He shouted.
Shout!
He pounded his sword and shield.
Pounding sword and shield.
He wept and shouted some more.
Oh!
Maese Pedro, please stick to the story without wandering in so much unnecessary detail.
You're the man. Get to the point.
Cowboy, if you go to France, please ask Gaiaferos!
Abandoned but undaunted, our hero made the perilous journey to rescue the imprisoned Melisendra from the tower. But fortune would yet again turn on the happy couple, for just as they'd made their escape, Marsilio discovered them and sounded the alarm.
No. There are no bells in the land of Sansueña. Their customary alarm system uses an entirely different instrument, such as an atabel or a dulzaina.
A dulce what?
A dulzaina. 'Tis very much like a churimia, of course. Please endeavor to tell the story properly.
Mire, pues, Waster said, I'm the puppeteer here. Your job's to zip it and applaud. Got that?
Por favor, escúchale, Señor Quijote.
Así es verdad.
That's better. Behold the horrible spectacle as Gaiaferos and Melisendra flee before the armies of Marsilio. Hear now the crash of steel. Witness the stampede of 1,000 horses against them. Utterly alone, Gaiaferos draws his sword to defend his lady against the terrible foe.
Hey, you can have her. I don't want her. No, we're both gonna get it.
Oh! The Dios now nacida con ella. Fear not, Gaiaferos, for I shall lend thee the sword of Don Quixote de la Mancha.
You've destroyed everything. My stage, my puppets. How am I supposed to make a living now?
I'm sorry, senor. It all seems so real. Gaiaferos, Marsilio, Melisendra. It was the fault of the enchanters. Oh, I shall, of course, pay for the damages.
Por favor, no llores, Maese Pedro. It just breaks my heart when... Wait a second. Don't I know that nose?
Nose? I don't know what nose you're...
You're not Maese Pedro at all. You're Sansón Carrasco.
Now wait a minute, guys. You're imagining this. The enchanters, right?
Oh, sosegaos, Senor Carrasco. Oh, the knight's honor shall not endure this shameless deception.
Were you lying about my island too?
Okay. Maybe I am Sansón. And maybe I did play a little trick on you guys. But remember, I'm your biggest fan. I just wanted to go on all your adventures. Letras y armas, all that. Cervantes put me up to it.
Oh, avertid, señor, que me haga salir de los límites de la caballería. Oh! Get back there, you little diablo!
Cervantes!
Oh, where are you?
I'm right behind you.
Sancho, let's go!
Did you
There he is! Get him! Get him!
Right behind you.
Wait, where'd he go? Sancho, hurry up! Sancho! Sancho, he's getting away! He's getting away!
Get him!
Where'd he go?
I don't know.
Where'd he go? Where is he?
Get him?
No.
Senor. Oh, where'd he go?
It appears, Sancho, that he has in fact disappeared.
What?
Perhaps he was aided by aquel Sabio Freston.
I don't know about Sabio Freston, but I could sure go for something to feast on.
I greatly fear we are not alone, Sancho.
Huh?
Adventure guides us into the demon's belly.
Oh, let's hope this time Adventure guides something into my belly.
See there, approaching in the distance.
What is it, senor?
It's an army of giants.
Gigante, senor?
Some 30 giants, all intent on taking our lives and glory in singular battle, no doubt. It cannot be!
What is it?
The army of assailants is led by the famous giant of Sevilla, Giralda! Oh, see their arms, able to pluck a man from his horse at casi dos leguas! Oh.
Mire, Senor Quixote, that's not giant. It's a molino de viento. Their arms are for catching wind, not caballeros.
Oh, well may it seem to thee. Step aside and pray if you must, while destiny demands I strike these villains down in fierce battle.
What? Senor, they're just windmills.
Oh, non follades, cobardes y viles criaturas, que es un solo caballero, es el que os acomete. Oh, da, 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 oh, da, oh, oh, oh,
Senor, are you okay?
Oh, Sancho, have I not told you that all things in love and war are subject to sudden reversals of fate?
Well, yeah, but...
Clearly,
Viento.
one of my enemies has yet again transformed these giants into windmills to rob me of the glory in his defeat. Such is the hatred he feels for me. Oh, hatred I shall strike down with my sword in the end. Oh,
Senor.
oh, déjame levantaros ruego.
Senor.
Oh, these wizards and windmills. I greatly fear I am unwell.
What? But there are more adventures to have, right? Right?
My tale of adventure ends here.
What? The Bosmo! It'll make you healthy as an apple. I'll get it. Hold on.
I am empty. Oh, farewell, my friend. Oh, Dulcinea.
No se muere. Let's be pastores, senor.
As all things human are temporary and press onward on a decline from beginning to end, so was it of Alonso Quijano el Bueno, who could not escape the arrival of his fate in the moment he least expected, as he surrendered his spirit among the tears of his friends.
Yace aquí el hidalgo fuerte, que tanto extremo llegó de valiente.
Don Quixote, born from me as I for him, his deeds, my pen, his death, my end. Wait! This can't be it! Now mi consejo, and rise and ride again, for there's more adventure to be had, for the vanquished today are the victors tomorrow.
En un lugar de la Mancha,
De cuyo nombre no quiero acordarme.
No ha mucho tiempo que vivía un hidalgo,
de los de lanza en astillero, adorga antigua,
Rosín Flaco, hidalgo corredor.
The name of this poor fellow was
Don Quixote de la Mancha.